You actually revealed your life's plan in, what, were you 11 years old?
Yeah, when I was 11, was 5th grade. In Sister Nina's class, we were assigned to write an autobiography. I think 5th grade is about time to look back on your life. So, part of the autobiography was the last page, and that page was what I'm going to be. And I said, I want to be either an actor, comedian, imitator, announcer, or something like that. So there it was, you know, right in front of everyone. And there was a nice amalgam. You can tell that the thing I wanted most was attention. That was really what that sentence was all about. You know, ain't I cute, ain't I clever, look at me.
FM and AM, Class Clown, Occupation Fool, yeah. Toledo Window Box.
Yes, those were 4 gold albums. I had 4 gold albums in a row, 72, 3, 4, and 5. And then I had a couple after that weren't gold. That was what I call the Little David years, Little David Records, right. Owned by Flip Wilson and his manager, who then became my manager, and I was signed to the label. I got my mass audience through the records. The records fed the box office at the college concerts. The college concerts fed the record sales, and it went around. Plus, you do some television and talk about both. I'll be in Buffalo, I'll be in Toronto, and I'll be in Niagara, you know, be in Niagara Falls. And by the way, FM and AM, but you did it a little more gracefully than that. So the whole thing worked. Then I ran out of record career. You know, you can't be the hot new guy in town forever. Right. You can't be the fastest gun, because a faster gun is coming to town in a few years. So my record career began to kind of wane in the 70s, as did the counterculture. The disco came into play, and the people who are the true hippies and the true radicals, they kind of retreated to the hills, and the other ones went and got MBAs and stuff like that. And there I was, sort of not knowing who I was and who I should become, you know, to be true to myself. So I drifted a while, and that's when cable started. That's when HBO started at 75 or 76, and I got on there in 77. And now I've done 13 of them. That's my way of reaching the mass audience. Oh,
have you ever thought about when this is going to end, when you're going to retire?
Oh, no, I don't mind being asked that. No, it's like I say, the artist is never satisfied. If you're beginning to be satisfied, you know, something's wrong with you. If you pardon this highfalutin, you know, terminology, I'm talking about the artist part, you know. Pablo Casals, the great cellist, master of the cello of the last century, one of the outstanding musicians of the last century, he was in his 90s, and he was still doing a few recitals. And he would practice 3 hours a day. He practiced his cello 3 hours a day. And someone said to him at some point, they said, Master Casals, you know, you are a past master. You are the maestro. Why, at your age, do you bother practicing 3 hours a day? And he said, well, I'm beginning to notice some improvement. And that's the answer. I mean, why stop?
Leave us with what you would put on your gravestone. What's your epitaph supposed to read?
He was here just a minute ago.